What's up, everyone? MCCX here of the Smart Kingdom. I just woke up, and what a way to wake up, guys. So, got some breaking news. Rich Swann, WWE superstar Rich Swann, can you handle this? Rich Swann is currently in jail in Florida for kidnapping and false imprisonment of an adult. What? I know he doesn't look like he could do something like that, and this could all be a bunch of bull, but anyone is capable of crime. Now, thanks to popculture.com/WWE, I have an update, and I'm going to read the update story for you guys. So let's talk about what happened. So he was arrested in Alucha County, Florida, and as I said before, it's kidnapping and false imprisonment. Now, I was expecting domestic violence because a lot of these guys, wrestler guys, go down for either domestic violence or sexual assault. I wasn't expecting to hear these two things. So, the female that was involved in the incident was professional wrestler Sue Young, aka her real name, Vanara Riggs. Okay, that's a weird name. This was revealed when they tweeted out Rich Swann's mugshot, which I'll show at the end of the video. Uh, According to the report, Swann was driving a vehicle that Riggs was a passenger in, and the two began discussing a match that Riggs had earlier in the night. Swann began to get angry, prompting Riggs to feel threatened and feel the argument could escalate further. She reportedly jumped out of the car in response, prompting Swann to scream from the car for her to return. He eventually stopped the car, got out, dragged her back into the car after placing her in a headlock. Whoa, whoa, dude, whoa. A witness on the scene said that Riggs was scared and yelling for her life as Swann drove away. Another witness reported that the car was not placed in the park when Swann exited, continuing to roll while he chased after Riggs and crashed into a telephone pole. I hope Rich Swann was at least a little intoxicated or something when he did this. Because if he did this sober, you guys have a psychopath in WWE to just jump out of a moving car, put a woman in a headlock, and drag her back to the car. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Sorry, just woke up. Riggs noted that Swann has a temper and feared the argument would evolve into physical violence, which is why she quickly exited the car. Swann said he did not physically touch her, so she could be lying. But, I mean, if someone said you put a woman in a headlock and dragged her to the car, I mean, it's hard to believe that. And people do like to put other folks in jail, especially if they're in a better situation than them. And Rich Swann is doing better than Sue Young. I'm not defending him, I'm just saying it's always a possibility. He said the reason he went after her was she had the GPS directions on her phone and he wanted to get home. So, little backstory. The couple have been together for 5 years and married for 9 months. The charge of kidnapping and false imprisonment of an adult is punishable up to 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine. It's a third-degree felony. Swann was also charged with battery, touching, or striking. This is what the headlock is, which carries a possible penalty up to a year in prison or 12 months probation and a $1,000 fine. That's first-degree misdemeanor. Swann is still being held at Alachua County, Florida jail, as far as we know. And WWE hasn't issued a statement. And they show the mugshot, which I'm going to show later. Let me just get that up and ready. So, what does this mean for Rich Swann's WWE career? What does this mean? Things happen, and sometimes people make mistakes, and I think he made a really bad judgment call on this one. His excuse that she had the GPS. We live in an era now where the GPS has come on the device you're watching this on, or you can have it on your watch, your little Apple watches. I'm sure if you were smart, you would get a smartphone and just tag the coordinates in. If you're chasing after her because of that she has a GPS, that's silly. That's silly. You have an iPhone, or if you don't have an iPhone, I'm sure you have a smartphone that has GPS on it, and you can definitely just tag in your home coordinates, and that'd be that. And if you've been with this person for what they said, nine, how long have they been together again? 5 years, 9 months. If they've been together for that long, he don't know how to get home without a GPS. I'm just a little thrown off by that reasoning. There had to be something more to it. And he didn't sound drunk if he was saying, "Oh, I didn't strike her, I didn't touch her, I didn't do that." Um, but I feel like you should know better at this point. We live in an age where you can have access to just about anything on your phone or your little Apple Watch or any of those smart devices. So that's just iffy. That's iffy. As for his WWE tenure, this could be the end of it right here. This could, because I know WWE does not deal with criminals or crime in general. You saw what they did to Benoit. If someone else has done a crime, they never mention it. It'll be swept under the rug. Now, if he does get out of here, severe punishment is coming for doing this, because WWE is notoriously petty. If you screw up, and if you screw up big time, they are going to make an example out of you. So I think Rich Swann could possibly get released, resulting in Mustafa Ali or Cedric Alexander finally getting the shot he deserves, or if they're going to make Drew Gulak win the little match or advance him to fight Enzo at the next pay-per-view for Raw. And I mean, that seems possible because Rich Swann's in jail and he might not be able to get out. He might be in jail for longer than a couple of days because he made a bad judgment call and it's made his WWE scramble. So either we're getting Drew Gulak versus Cedric or Mustafa Ali on Monday. It's probably going to be Cedric. Makes most sense. It makes the most sense. Sorry, and that'll be that. Or due to these circumstances, Drew Gulak is getting his title shot against Enzo Amore, which is going to be quite funny to see because this would lead into a face turn for Drew Gulak. But this sucks, man. This sucks. I don't like seeing folks that doing well for themselves uh, go into prison over bad judgment calls. I hope this is a misunderstanding and the witnesses are either, having false memories of what they saw and they're just saying, oh, he put her in a headlock because he's a wrestler. Like, that seems funny. If there's proof that the car got totaled because of the telephone pole or damaged, they should post that to, solidify what's really going on in the story. But I feel bad for Rich Swann because this is the worst time to get in trouble. And sometimes, I'm not saying this is the case, but sometimes your significant other, if they're really mad at you, they'll let you go down. And, sometimes people get jealous of where you're at. Like, he's in WWE, she's on the Indies, and they've been together for so long. This one argument then turned into you're in jail and I'm at home. And hopefully she helps him out. Not saying she's doing this on purpose, because that's not always the case, but it's always a possibility that I can just get you thrown in jail because I'm tired of you and this is how I'm gonna treat you. You're going to jail because you screwed up. But hopefully that's not the case. So thanks to popculture.com/WWE for the update. This is Rich Swann's mugshot. As you see, it's really him. There it is. And that's about it, guys. Rich Swann's in prison, and hopefully he can get out in time. But if not, you can consider this the end of his WWE career, or the beginning of his severe petty punishment by WWE if they do bail him out. So that's that. I'm MCZX of the Smart Kingdom. Stay safe out there. Bye.